Happiness through curiosity on the Ranveer Show. Can you talk a little bit about this penis implanting? All I know is you get a pump and this technology's been there for a while, like 50, 60 years. There's been like, as in, I think it's a button you press.
So I will tell you. So there are 3 types of implants. So we have semi-rigid. Semi-rigid means there is a plastic PVC rod, literally a rod with a hinge, and you put it into the penis. You open and put one on this side, one on this side, and close it. And it is erect, so it will remain erect all the time because it's simply a mechanical rod that you're putting in. So to conceal, you can push it back because there's a hinge here, and it is ever ready. So you can have sex anytime.
As in, you just put it up like a door.
Both ways, because there's a hinge. You can either do this way or you can park it upwards or downwards.
With your hand.
Oh, parking is like, it is just using your, you're trying to conceal an erect organ because it remains erect, looking at it all the time.
It's like how in school guys put their penis up into the pant strap.
Exactly.
To hide it. This is the ulta version of it.
Both. You can do both ways.
Oh, you can even go upwards.
Upwards, yes.
God.
The second is a malleable implant. So this is a PVC rod. Then there is a malleable implant where there is a silver wire mesh, and you just have to turn it like this. It stays like this and it stays like this. So whenever you want to do, you can turn it, you can twist it. So give it a shape, and so that's a malleable implant. Then comes the inflatable implant. So inflatable implant has a jacket which has fluid in it, and there's a reservoir, and then there is a pump. So they're all connected with tubings. The reservoir is there and there is a pump here. So when you press the pump 3-4 times, it is concealed in the scrotum. So it is like a plaything for the woman. So she finds it and pushes it 3 times and there is an erection 3 or 4 times.
And how long does it last?
As long as you want it. Because it's a mechanical thing. You have to get it back. So you have to either just bend it and it will go back, because slowly you have to break the cycle and the fluid goes back to the reservoir. Or there is another button that you push and the fluid goes back to the reservoir.
How difficult is it to do these surgeries?
Oh, that is done very often these days because we do robotic surgery. So when we do robotic surgery for cancer of prostate, then patients have sexual dysfunction as part of the disease and part of the surgery. And many of them would choose to have a penile implant so that they resume their sexual activity. And we again have to wait for 2 years that there is no sign of cancer. Only then we put in an implant.
How do these guys who get these implants feel psychologically about the implant? They're happy with it?
They're very happy. They are very secure because their woman is not going to go to another man.
That's the core psychology.
That's a huge psychology.
But even in the 60s and 70s?
Doesn't matter. You don't know. Somebody who at 70, if he's asking for an implant, then you have to understand that he may have more than one partner that is visible.
Fair. So it's all about pleasuring the partner.
Yes.
That's the core thought behind getting an implant.
Because when you put in an implant, you see, the pleasure is derived from the cylinders which are filled with blood. And their blood, and that filling with blood is the one that gives the sensation of pleasure. So when I'm coring through that tissue, making space for a rod or an implant, I'm destroying that tissue which gives pleasure. So do not expect that if I give an implant, the person will have a pleasurable erection.
Hey, if you enjoyed today's clip, make sure you check out all the other clips we've uploaded on this channel. You'll find a clip related to almost every single topic as long as you're willing to search for it.